Feeling stuck in your workout routine? Looking for a change that can give you better results? You've come to the right place. In this video, we're going to explore something called rest-pause training. It could be the change that your routine needs. So, what exactly is rest-pause training? It's a technique where you split one set into several smaller sets, taking brief rests in between. It's like taking a breather to catch your second wind. But in this case, the wind is your muscle power, and the breather is a planned pause. There are two main rest-pause training approaches: hypertrophy and strength. The hypertrophy method is all about muscle growth, pushing your muscles beyond their usual limits. Conversely, the strength method enables you to handle heavy weights without reaching muscle failure. Intrigued? Let's explore in more detail how rest-pause training works. If you're all about muscle growth, then the hypertrophy approach to rest-pause training will be your best friend. Allow us to elaborate on this unique rest-pause technique and how it stands apart from your usual routine. Keep watching until the end as I take you through hypertrophy and strength training using rest-pause to achieve those next-level gains. I also take you to an added level of gains by utilizing some other techniques that are brutal but highly effective. If you're loving this video and content so far, go ahead and hit that like button and let's dive into those next-level gains. Typically, you would perform 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps with a 2 to 3 second negative. A familiar process, perhaps? Now allow me to introduce a novel game changer: the rest-pause method. In this approach, you continue with lifting your predetermined weight for the initial set as you usually would. The twist? Once you've successfully completed that set, don't progress to the next. Instead, set down the weight and indulge in 15 seconds of deep, calming breaths. This pause serves as a brief rest, a fleeting moment to collect yourself. Don't lose focus. Then gather your strength to pick that weight back up and rep until failure once more. Now you might question, why this diversion? The essence lies in pushing your boundaries. Each subsequent rep becomes increasingly difficult, compelling you to tap into your inner strength and persevere. This is where the true magic unfolds. You're granting access to muscle fibers that average 6 to 10 rep sets typically overlook. Feel free to repeat this cycle as many times as you prefer, with twice being the common choice for most. Here's an example of what this could look like in your routine. If you're doing incline dumbbell presses, let's say for a planned 10 reps, you just finished your first set, now drop the dumbbells down to your knees, staying seated, enter in your rest, pause counting to 15 seconds, 1001, and so on. When the 15 seconds are done, kick them back up and go to failure. Repeat as many times as you want. By the time you get to your third one, you're probably only getting maybe 2 to 4 reps. Having a partner for something like this can really be an asset because they can spot you and help you with another rep that you couldn't get by yourself. Another thing that you can add in is after you've done your first set, take those dumbbells back and do a drop set. If you are using 70-pound dumbbells, grab the 40-pound dumbbells and go into your next rest pause. One thing that I like to do to take this next level is what I call incline. Dumbbell presses with a drop set. Rest pause, run the rack. So doing it this way, this is what that would look like. After you've completed your first set, rack those dumbbells and grab the dumbbells 10 pounds lighter. So if you used 70-pound dumbbells, you would grab the 60-pound dumbbells. The time it takes you to get another set of dumbbells is your rest pause. You keep repeating the process all the way down to, let's say, to the 20-pound dumbbells. 60, 50, and so on down to the 20-pound dumbbells. Running the rack is what you're doing. This is brutal but amazingly effective for shredding those muscle fibers and getting you those next-level gains. Also, 15 seconds isn't set in stone. You can do whatever you want your rest pause to be. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and so on depending on what you're training. If you wanted to take this even further, don't forget about doing partials also to take this to another level of complete muscle fatigue. Shredding all of the muscle fibers that we possibly can for hypertrophy. Remember, muscle growth is the objective here, so don't shy away from challenging yourself. It might be a tough ride, but the outcome is undeniably rewarding. With each rep, you'll be accessing muscle fibers that a traditional 6 to 10 rep set can't. Another beautiful thing about rest pause training is that it can cut your workout times in half. You can get an amazing 15 to 20 minute workout in and be out the door. I've found that utilizing all of this really torches fat and keeps your heart rate up. Sprinkle some different kinds of cardio in and a solid nutrition plan, and you will hit your goals really quickly. Also, don't forget about your sleep. This is the most important thing of all that people forget about, because if you don't get your recuperation time or your sleep for preferably 7 to 8 hours a night, you're going to set yourself up for failure and you won't get any results. If this is an issue for you or you just need to level up your sleep gains, I'll put my video on sleep down in the description to help you out. If you're just getting started on your journey, I'll put my video on kickstarting your journey down below, along with some other videos in the description also to help you out. And that, my friends, is the compelling power of rest pause training for hypertrophy. Eager to handle heavy weights without pushing to the brink of failure? The strength-based rest pause training is your solution. Here's the drill. Firstly, select a weight that's in the 85 to 95% range of your 1 rep max. Bear in mind you're dealing with serious weight, but your goal is enhancing strength. Don't forget to do a little warm-up beforehand to get your muscles warmed up and ready to go. After deciding the weight, perform 1 repetition. Now comes the rest pause. Take a breather for approximately 30 to 45 seconds. Utilize this time to regain your focus and brace yourself for the next rep. Then, it's time to lift again. You have the freedom to repeat this cycle as many times as you desire. Typically 6 to 10 times are preferred. This technique permits you to lift heavier weights while lowering the chance of failure or injury. Remember, rest pause training infuses intensity and diversity into your workouts. However, it's not intended to take the place of your regular sets. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit the like. And if you haven't subscribed, go and do so you won't miss another video of which I will teach you how to take your gym gains to the next level. I'll see you in the next one.